this video.
Well, the crisis in the Middle East is likely to dominate discussions between the Iranian foreign minister and his Chinese counterpart. And that's as Abbas Araghchi arrived for talks. The visit comes as Washington has been requesting help from Beijing to reopen the Hormuz Strait. RT's Konstantin Roshkov brings down the story.
It's all about the timing. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi is visiting China just days ahead of a high-stakes meeting between Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping here in Beijing. Araghchi has been on a very busy diplomatic tour lately, visiting countries like Russia, Oman, Pakistan, and now China. So it's safe to say that intense behind-the-scenes efforts to put out the fire in the Middle East are underway right now. China remains one of Iran's key economic partners. According to reports, before the conflict escalated, Beijing was buying up to 90% of Iran's crude exports. China has also repeatedly offered political support to Tehran and called the U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iranian territory illegal. So there is clearly a strong relationship between Beijing and Tehran. Now, Trump, who appears to be keeping his upcoming meeting with Xi Jinping very much in mind, believes China should use Araghchi's visit to pressure Iran into reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Interestingly, Trump has also floated the idea of redirecting Chinese oil tankers away from the Persian Gulf and toward the United States instead. Still waiting to hear whether China would actually be interested in buying more oil from the United States. It's also interesting how positively Trump speaks about his Chinese counterpart, but despite the friendly tone, it's far from smooth sailing in U.S.-China relations. Just days ago, Beijing activated its so-called blocking mechanism against U.S. sanctions targeting Chinese oil refineries accused of buying Iranian crude. This is one of the boldest challenges yet to Washington's favorite economic weapon, sanctions. Beijing is essentially saying not only that U.S. sanctions should be ignored, but also that there could be consequences for companies that comply with them. For example, by refusing services or terminating contracts with the sanctioned refineries. It's a move that puts companies in an uncomfortable position. Comply with American sanctions and risk problems with China, or comply with Chinese regulations and risk penalties from the United States.